In response to the idea that we can't have a conversation with more than 4 people at a time, there were several "but what abouts." What about a Jeffersonian dinner? What about D&D? These are situations where you have a group of 5 or more people who are all able to be part of the same conversation without breaking up into little splinter side conversations. But all of those what abouts were examples of structured social settings. And that's the difference. Structured social settings have rules and norms that are established and often verbally agreed on, where it's like, this is how we are going to interact in this setting. I've keynoted conferences with thousands of people, and I'm often in the audience facilitating conversations and arguments with people across the banquet hall from each other, but you can do that because there's a rule where I have the microphone and I'm in charge and I'm making this conversation that we're all a part of. So we can get away with conversations on the order of hundreds of people easily if that situation is structured the right way. Unstructured social settings like parties and receptions and mixers and whatnot instead follow a type of vague, loosey-goosey rule that people just kind of intuit based on vibes and social exposure, which is also why different types of neurodivergence make those settings, unstructured social settings, an absolute nightmare, because everyone seems to be following these rules that no one ever told you, and they all seem to know the rules and you don't. And why do they all know the rules? And why have they all agreed on them and no one informed you? I have absolutely no research to back this. I checked after filming this video. Turns out there's tons of research to back this. I wouldn't be surprised if, for example, individuals with autism are drawn towards activities like D&D because there is a structure to the social setting. There are formal, laid out rules that make it clear this is how we, as humans, are going to interact with each other here. And that's way easier and more straightforward than we're all gonna stand around in clumps and talk while we drink.